Speaking of questions I gotta know the answer to, I've got a great question for you, Will.
Yeah, let's help someone.
Mm-hmm. This is very important. This comes from a Yahoo person. They are anonymous. And the question is, will GameStop track me down? Or will the police come and find me? So I was at a wrestling tournament. And when the matches started, I was working concessions. When I noticed something on the stairs, I went up to it and it was an iPhone. I waited for someone to come back, but no one did. After the tournament, I went to GameStop and sold it.
Oh my god.
If they deactivate the phone, will GameStop or the police pursue me?
There's so many criminals in this story. The first criminal is the owner of the iPod, or was it iPhone?
It's iPhone.
I don't know why I thought it was an iPod. Nobody uses iPods. The owner of the iPhone is a criminal for not going back and getting the iPhone. The second
Leaving
criminal
it on them stairs.
The second set of criminals is all the people who did not use the Find My Friends app and just find the phone that way. Third criminal, you, question asker. You are the third criminal because you said, well, that's that, and didn't try to put it on some Facebook Marketplace. You went straight to, and that's not why you're a criminal. You're a criminal because you brought it to GameStop.
This is the important thing about this question to
You
me.
took an iPhone and thought the best place to turn it in was GameStop.
Was a place that only sells games.
Video games.
You
exactly.
walked into a place that says, "Hi, we sell all kinds of video games," and you
that
said,
aren't phones. A bunch
said-
of video games, and the common denominator of all those video games is that they're not iPhones.
You said, "Hi, video game store. Take my
this
phone.
No, take someone else's
Take
phone.
someone else's phone."
The last criminal is the GameStop employee
For
who looked at
taking
you
it.
in the eyes and said, "Yeah, I'll do that," and probably took $50 out of his pocket and handed it to you and did who knows what with it. That man did not act as a GameStop representative, and that's not coming from somebody who's worked at a GameStop, because I haven't. I just know that you can't walk into a GameStop and just say, "Here's some random iPhone that I can't and you can't unlock. Please give me something for it." And the dude probably handed you a counterfeit 100 and called it a day.
This story has so much to unravel, and the biggest thing is how this man managed to walk into a GameStop with an iPhone and out of a GameStop successfully without an iPhone and extra money.
Yeah, right? Even when people go on marketplaces like Craigslist or like I said, Facebook Marketplaces, somebody's just here's an iPhone I can't unlock. How much do you want to give me for it? People immediately are like, you should really find out whose that is. I think that what this really goes down to, this person is worried because their days of phone thievery and being in a gang, and this person who works at Mafia being part of the same Mafia gang as them, might be coming to an end, and they want to know by whose hands are it coming down, or are they getting punished by. So they said the cops, and what was the other group that they were going to possibly get targeted by?
GameStop itself.
No. GameStop
or police.
GameStop doesn't know that they have an iPhone, because they don't. Employee named Andy has some iPhone. There's just some dude named Andy, or some person who's part of your crime syndicate, who has the iPhone that you got for $80. That's all this story is.
What if there's a long con here? Like in Dumb and Dumber with the briefcase and this whole thing that's going down. What if somebody left the iPhone for someone else to pick up and sell at a GameStop? But this man happened to intervene and sell it at a GameStop. But the man behind the counter is like, this specific person, we want his iPhone. And they thought they got his iPhone, but they got the other guy's iPhone. And now when he looks at the iPhone, he's going to be like, wait a minute, this isn't the guy who sold it to me's phone. Now I got to track him down. And then that's how the whole movie unravels. And then Kevin Bacon's in it.
Yeah, two theories. It could be that this GameStop employee saw a way to be a better detective. He only is working at GameStop while going to detective school. Bought the phone and decided, I have to track down by wholesome means whose iPhone this is, and bought it in order to start a quest. The second idea is that Andy, the clerk at GameStop, was the person who lost the phone, and really nobody's going to chase you down. All you did was return the phone.
Whoa, what if it was his phone? But he doesn't know that it was the guy's phone. And so now he's going to work for the rest of however long, though.
Because if somebody came and tried to sell me my own phone, I'd be like, yeah, I'll buy this phone off of you. And just to let them have a little bit of guilt for the idea of trying to sell it.
But you'd pay to get your own phone back? You wouldn't be like, oh, that's my phone.
It's like a ransom. It's like a hostage situation.
Please give me back my phone. I will give you $60.
You can only have your beloved phone back if you hand me $100 in this anonymous Dropbox. Yeah, I think that pretty much sells it, though. Those are all really the only things I could think of. But at the end of the day, I don't think anybody really cares unless you put your thumbprint into the how to log in to the iPhone. I don't think there's any incriminating data that you probably left on the phone, so you're good, man.